At some point in your life, you may have asked yourself, where do I come from? Perhaps you've even felt like you don't truly belong on Earth, that this human body and everything about it feels strangely foreign. You're not crazy. It may be because your soul originated from another planet, or even another galaxy. Contrary to what we've been taught, not all souls on Earth are originally from this world. Many came from distant planets, from stars and galaxies far beyond our own. Their arrival was not random. It was part of a grand, cosmic plan, set in motion long before any of us were born. Long before humanity ever walked the Earth, the Watchers of the Sky conceived a grand plan. They sought to guide the evolution of planets and the awakening of souls. To do this, they brought forth beings from distant worlds, sending them to third-density planets to help life there ascend more rapidly, paving the way for the shift into fourth-density consciousness. They are called Starseeds. The Starseed Project is a collaborative mission created by the Elohim Social Memory Collective, along with 9 other positively aligned extraterrestrial social memory complexes from the 6th density and above. Its purpose is to help guide and support the growth of consciousness throughout the universe. It mainly involves bringing beings from other planets, those who are ready to graduate to a higher level of spiritual evolution, to Earth. This is in preparation for an upcoming planetary graduation, during which humanity will have the opportunity to shift into a more positive and harmonious state of consciousness. Earth is now completing a 75,000-year cycle. Those who do not make this shift during the current window will need to repeat the lessons of third density for another full cycle of 75,000 years. This means that the gateway is now open for those who are ready to evolve and step into a higher state of consciousness. Most starseeds are already highly evolved beings, existing in the later stages of third density, and are now ready to advance into the next level of their spiritual journey. Currently, there are 3 main types of beings incarnated on Earth. One group is known as the Wanderers. These beings have come from other planets, distant parts of the galaxy, or even from future timelines. They originate from higher levels of consciousness and have chosen to be here specifically to help humanity during this time of transition. Their mission is to inspire and guide the human collective toward awakening into fourth density consciousness. Another group present on Earth is known as the Starseeds. These beings are at the advanced stages of third density consciousness and are beginning to transition into fourth density. They have chosen to incarnate on this planet to take advantage of a rare opportunity, a gateway that allows for graduation into fourth density consciousness. There are also beings known as the native souls of Earth. These souls began their evolution on this planet, starting all the way back in the first density consciousness. Some of them have developed the ability to channel and radiate light, and they are called Lightworkers. These Lightworkers are essential to Earth's evolutionary process, as they are often the first to anchor and spread light among others. There are also Lightworkers who have come from other planets to assist in humanity's awakening. In essence, Lightworkers are souls who have chosen to be in service to the light, helping uplift and guide others during this pivotal time. Starseeds make up about 7% of the souls currently incarnated on Earth. The remaining 3% are known as wanderers, beings who have come from higher dimensions, mostly from the fourth density and beyond. Their purpose is to guide and teach the rest of humanity. Together, these souls are here to help the other 90% of the human collective learn the lessons necessary for spiritual graduation, which is now approaching. The Wanderers, in particular, have dedicated themselves to spreading light. Wanderers and Starseeds are similar in that both are souls who have incarnated on Earth from other planetary systems. However, there is one key difference between them. Wanderers come from higher density levels of consciousness, while Starseeds originate from densities that are lower or roughly equivalent to Earth's current level. Wanderers often make great sacrifices to be here. They enter into soul agreements with the Council of Planets and incarnate into third-density human bodies, even though they normally exist in higher densities such as the fourth, fifth, or sixth. In doing so, they willingly forget their true origin so that they can be of service, not just to humanity, but to all beings across the cosmos. Many wanderers come here with a soul contract extending up to a 25,000-year cycle, incarnating again and again on the same plane. Starseeds, on the other hand, are souls from other planets who come to Earth primarily to take advantage of the current graduation window into fourth density consciousness. While they too originate from different worlds, their main goal is personal evolution. They have come together with a shared purpose. These souls originate from various galaxies and star systems. Many of them come from the Pleiades, while others come from different parts of the cosmos. They also have the mission to serve as conduits of light, forming energetic grids across the Earth. Each starseed brings unique gifts. Some are natural healers, some radiate love and light, and many have a strong sensitivity or deep empathy for others. Most of these starseeds have already reached a higher state of vibration and are here to help uplift the collective consciousness. Wanderers, by contrast, come from higher realms specifically to help others through the ascension process. Before incarnating on Earth, all Starseeds and Lightworkers made a conscious agreement. They would step to the forefront and be among the first to awaken. Their mission is to initiate this great cycle of awakening on the planet and guide humanity toward the shift into fourth density consciousness. There are many starseeds who have come to Earth from various star systems, such as the Pleiades, Arcturus, Sirius, Lyra, Andromeda, and Orion. Each of them carries unique characteristics and gifts. One of the most well-known groups of starseeds is the Pleiadian starseeds. The Pleiadians are extraterrestrial beings who inhabit the Pleiades star systems, a star cluster located in the constellation Taurus, the Bull. There are 7 major stars in the Pleiades cluster: Taygeta, Maya, Pleione, Atlas, Merope, Electra, and Alcyone. Aside from the beings originally born in the Pleiades, many Pleiadians are refugees and descendants of the Lyrans. Due to destructive wars in the Lyran star system, the Lyrans were forced to flee into the vastness of the galaxy. Eventually, they found a new home in the Pleiades. Many now reside on the planet Era, where they continue to seek wisdom from their allies, the Arcturians and Andromedans. The Pleiadians currently hold seats on the council that oversees the higher truths of the universe and remain a peaceful extraterrestrial race. They came to Earth in ancient times to help develop early human prototypes and civilizations, but departed after the fall of Atlantis. becoming silent watchers from afar. Today, they rarely visit Earth, appearing only to monitor human activity. Some of the beam ships seen during UFO sightings are believed to belong to them. The Pleiadians today are a hybrid race, descended from both the indigenous human population that has long inhabited the planets of the Pleiades star systems and the refugees who fled from the planet Avalon and other worlds in the Lyran star system. Avalon was the first known human world to suffer devastating destruction at the hands of the Draconians. A galactic war erupted in the distant reaches of the galaxy, during which the Draconians completely annihilated Avalon. In response, its surviving inhabitants sought refuge on distant planets beyond the reach of Draconian control. While seeking safe passage, the Lyrans encountered one of the most advanced races in the universe, the Arcturians. Shortly after, the Galactic Federation was formed to prevent the total destruction of planets and to maintain a balance of power in a galaxy influenced by the so-called evil reptilians and greys. The majority of Lyrans, the former inhabitants of Avalon, sought refuge on the planet Era in the Pleiades star systems. There, they advanced under the guidance of the Arcturians and eventually evolved into the race we now know as the Pleiadians. Some Pleiadians later came to Earth and chose to settle among ancient human civilizations. This is why some Earthlings, especially Lightworkers and Starseeds, feel a strong calling and a deep connection to outer space. The Pleiadians, in essence, are a race of humans who were once disconnected from their original home planet, Avalon, but have since embarked on a profound spiritual journey. Their mission now is to reach higher planes of consciousness and oppose the negative agendas of other races through the positive forces of the universe. As for Avalon itself, its location is no longer known. The planet is believed to have been abandoned for millions upon millions of years. Because of their past history, the Pleiadians often struggle with emotional distress and lingering anger toward other races that seek to dominate less advanced planets. This creates a significant challenge for them, as their path is meant to align with the principles of light and service. Today, the Pleiadians possess advanced technology that enables them to protect their current home planet, Era, from reptilian forces. Through their own capabilities and peace agreements established by the Galactic Federation, they also help safeguard Earth by deploying defensive space cruisers in the event of another galactic conflict. Several star systems within the Pleiades contain human-like life forms. The two most advanced and developed among them are Taygeta and Alcyone. Most Pleiadians resemble humans in size, build, and even hair color. However, their lifespans are vastly longer, often exceeding ours by at least tenfold. There are also Pleiadians who appear more ethereal and light-like, originating from the fifth dimension. Each of the Pleiadian star systems has its own unique focus and area of expertise. Taygeta is known for Starfleet Command, advanced technology, space exploration, and scientific pursuits. Alcyone serves as the heart of Pleiadian civilization and government, nurturing creativity, music, administration, culture, and a wide range of general interests. Merope is dedicated to psycho-spiritual healing and the mysteries of the divine feminine. Maya is focused on spiritual knowledge, universal law, shamanism, and archaeological exploration. Electra excels in advanced technology, inventions, star codes, and the creation and implementation of templates. Atlas specializes in navigation, star mapping, astronomy, and scientific research. Pleione is a sanctuary star system, offering rest, deep spiritual contemplation, and rejuvenation for Pleiadians. Each system contributes in its own way to the greater Pleiadian mission, combining knowledge, creativity, and spiritual mastery across the star cluster. The Pleiadian Council was formed approximately 200,000 years after the First Great Galactic War. The aftermath of the war in the Lyra system scattered the humanoid Lyran civilization across the galaxy. Historically, this period represents one of the most dramatic and desperate times for humanity. Many of the Lyran refugees eventually made their way to the Pleiadian star systems. The Pleiades star cluster contains over 14 stars and spans approximately 8 light-years across. The Lyran refugees used large transport ships to travel to the Pleiades systems. Beyond their ships, they had very little remaining after the war. The planet Era, which orbits the star Taygeta, was inhabited but extremely remote, with a very small and somewhat primitive population. There are many other planets in the Pleiades star cluster, but most are uninhabitable. In fact, Taygeta itself has 10 planets orbiting it. Other refugees settled on the lesser-known planets in the Pleiades, which are known to us as Semjazi, Ptah, and Quetzal. After a period of over 200,000 years, the Pleiadian civilization began to flourish. Not only were the 4 main planets, Era, Semjazi, Ptah, and Quetzal, thriving, but the Pleiadians were also beginning to explore and terraform other planets within the Pleiades star cluster and beyond. During this time, they established the Pleiadian Council of Light, also locally known as the High Council. The Pleiadian Light Council provides spiritual, tactical, and governmental guidance to the Pleiadians. The council consists of 12 members per division, with 12 divisions in total, resulting in 144 elected High Council members. There is a hierarchy among the divisions, with the Grand Council of Light headquartered on the planet Era. The council performs many different tasks, overseeing the entirety of Pleiadian relations with the rest of the galaxy. The Pleiadian Light Council is an essential member of the Galactic Federation of Worlds and has an enormous impact on decisions made for the galaxy as a whole. Currently, there are many Pleiadian starseeds on Earth. They come here to access the graduation window, transitioning from 3rd density to 4th density, and to assist Earth in the ascension process. They usually have the following traits. They are gentle and kind in nature, generally soft-spoken and polite. They are extremely empathic, able to feel and absorb others' energies, and can transmute negative energies in any environment. They are often tall and slender, with blonde hair and blue or green eyes, or they may appear more indigenous, with darker hair and skin. They typically have high cheekbones, long limbs, and strong jawlines. Many are drawn to healing, metaphysics, or health and wellness professions such as dietitians, yoga instructors, alternative healing modalities, or psychology. They love animals and feel compelled to advocate for and care for them. They are natural people pleasers, sometimes to a fault, as they always see the best in others, which can leave them vulnerable to being taken advantage of or entering relationships with narcissistic individuals. Pleiadian starseeds need harmonious environments and do not thrive in loud, chaotic, or drama-filled spaces. They may struggle with food sensitivities, sensory issues, or anxiety when out of alignment. They tend to focus on the bright side of life and often avoid confronting the darker aspects of themselves and others. Another well-known group of starseeds on Earth is the Arcturian starseeds. The Arcturians are an extraterrestrial race from the Arcturus star system in the Buddha's constellation. The Arcturus star system is home to one of the most advanced extraterrestrial civilizations in our galaxy. The vibratory energy unique to this civilization acts as an emotional, mental, and spiritual healer for humanity on Earth. It also serves as a gateway for human souls at the time of birth and death. This energy functions as a transitional station, helping non-physical consciousness adapt to the physical world. Among all extraterrestrial civilizations, the Arcturians stand out for their focus on psycho-spiritual healing and unity consciousness. Arcturians are highly evolved beings who believe in a higher state of consciousness and have mastered many aspects of metaphysical knowledge. They have dedicated many of their resources to defending Earth against the agendas of reptilian and gray extraterrestrials. They are renowned for their powerful healing abilities, which is one of the qualities that distinguishes them as a truly remarkable race in the galaxy. In addition to this, they possess other extraordinary abilities through their mastery of the conscious mind. Arcturian starseeds share several traits with their cosmic counterparts, even though they are incarnated on Earth. They tend to be multi-talented, excelling in both technological innovation and creative pursuits. The Arcturians work closely with the Ascended Masters, whom they call the Brotherhood of the All, or the Fraternity of Totality. They also collaborate with what they refer to as the Galactic Command. The Arcturians travel throughout the universe in their starships, which are among the most advanced in existence. Their civilization is one that has transcended duality and lives in unity consciousness. On Arcturus, professions are determined by an individual's vibrational frequency and the colors of their aura. There is no competition for roles or any form of rivalry, so Arcturian beings often take turns fulfilling different responsibilities. These include guiding souls that pass through the Arcturus Stargate, healing damaged souls in the Arcturian crystal temples, working on advanced technologies aboard their starships, and maintaining the shielding systems that protect the Stargate. They take turns working the Stargate. Millions of souls are processed daily through it, where they undergo a life review and set goals and intentions for their next incarnation with the guidance of their higher selves and Arcturian Stargate guides. In the early part of Arcturian history, Arcturus was heavily attacked by draconian forces seeking to take control of the Stargate. During this time, the Arcturians had to undergo a massive evolution, not only rapidly advancing their technology, but also expanding their consciousness as they confronted their own fears and negativity while battling the draconian invaders. Because of this turbulent beginning in their galactic history, Arcturians and Arcturian starseeds tend to be very strong-minded, process-oriented, and capable of evolving quickly, both on Arcturus and in the other star systems they assist. Arcturians, as well as Arcturian starseeds, tend to be spiritual heavyweights who take on the toughest projects and the humblest roles in order to be truly of service to others. Many Arcturian beings go on to serve as ambassadors, technicians, and healers. Even Arcturian starseeds who have incarnated as humans on Earth often show natural talent in these areas. They have developed the ability to transcend the ego, the separative, lower, fear-based self. Success is measured only by the degree of one's light frequency. On Arcturus, there are machines that continually monitor the vibrational frequency each individual is emitting. The path to realizing Source is the ultimate goal of every Arcturian and is reflected in every aspect of their society. They teach that love is the fundamental essence of life. They believe that negativity, fear, and guilt must be transcended through detachment and awareness, and replaced with love and spiritual light. The Arcturian society is governed by a group known as the Elders, also referred to as the Oversoul of the Arcturian race. They are highly respected for their advanced knowledge and wisdom, as well as for the extremely high and refined vibrational energies they embody. All Arcturians share an identical appearance, which they take pride in, because they have eliminated the tendencies toward comparison and envy that are so prevalent in human society on Earth. They are among the most loving and non-judgmental beings one could ever encounter among the star races of this galaxy. As for their appearance, some Arcturians are short in stature, about 3 or 4 feet tall and slender. Their skin has a slight pale greenish-blue tint. They have only 3 fingers, possess the ability of telekinesis to move objects with the power of the mind, and are fully telepathic. Their eyes are very large and almond-shaped, dark brown or black, but their vision relies primarily on telepathy and subtle perception rather than physical sight. Their hearing is extremely well developed, even surpassing their telepathic abilities, and they can sense through the back of the head. They typically live around 350 to 400 years and do not consume food, instead sustaining themselves on an effervescent liquid that provides vitalizing energy for their entire body. Their spiritual advancement allows them to never age and to travel beyond time and space. They end their lives when their contract and mission for that lifetime are complete. There are no illnesses or diseases on Arcturus, as these were completely eradicated hundreds of years ago. The Arcturians belong to a group mentality, which can be referred to as the Arcturian collective. However, they do not act as a hive mind, as each Arcturian has their own personality and can act very individually and independently. They are highly analytical, yet their analyses are fully integrated with the highest levels of intuition and emotionally enlightened love. This combination of emotional and spiritual healing is why many psycho-spiritual healers feel a special connection with Arcturus. They are highly gifted healers, but their techniques differ significantly from those of the doctors of Andromeda. Arcturians often work in collaboration with the Sirians. Together, they have established what could be called the Arcturian-Sirian matrix, or network. Many souls are brought to the Arcturian starships during the dream state, where they are guided and assisted. The Arcturians never violate a person's free will, unlike certain extraterrestrial beings, such as the gray aliens who abduct humans. They are here to assist humans in entering the 4th and 5th dimensions of reality and in raising their vibrational frequencies. They serve as guardians and protectors of higher consciousness throughout the universe. As a collective, they have done much to elevate the overall levels of consciousness in our universe. Many souls incarnated on Earth today originate from Arcturus, and they tend to share distinct traits. These individuals often possess exceptional mediation and psychology skills, and many feel they were meant to be therapists. Indeed, some already are. They excel in mathematics and science, frequently pursuing careers in these fields. Their physical appearance varies, commonly ranging from medium brown hair with fair skin to black hair and fair skin, or darker hair paired with darker skin tones. Arcturian starseeds are natural planners. They enjoy creating structured processes for nearly everything and remain committed to following them. Telepathic ability is another hallmark. They can easily read others' thoughts or transmit messages mentally. They carry within them a strong sense of purpose, the mission to help shape a future society where technology and spirituality coexist in harmony. Professionally, they are often found in fields such as technology, architecture, scientific research, mathematics, statistics, or advanced medicine. Many also experience heightened sensitivities. Lights, sounds, textures, or smells may affect them strongly due to sensory processing differences. Physically, they tend to have a lower than average body temperature and consistently low blood pressure, not tied to any specific health condition. Another well-known group of starseeds is the Sirian starseeds. The Sirians are an extraterrestrial race that assists Earth and its inhabitants. Often regarded as spiritual warriors, they are more spiritually advanced than most off-world civilizations. Originating from the Sirius star system in the constellation Canis Major, the Sirians appear human and are considered distant relatives of ours. Generally benevolent, fourth to sixth dimensional beings, many Sirians are wise, conscious, spiritual, and deeply empathetic. They are also far more advanced than humanity technologically and metaphysically. Sirius is home to one of the most highly evolved spiritual training centers in the galaxy, often referred to as the Mystery Schools, an academy visited by ascended masters. It serves as a gathering place for beings throughout the galaxy who seek to continue their spiritual studies. The Sirian system is home to many galactic species, both physical and non-physical, humanoid and non-humanoid. Most of these races are quite benevolent toward mankind. The Sirius B system was inhabited by races indigenous to that system. Humanoid beings didn't arrive there until later in Sirian history. Most of the original beings on Sirius B were aquatic, including dolphins, porpoises, whales, and other aquatic mammals, as well as Sirian merpeople, amphibious humanoid types like the Nomo, who visited Earth several thousand years ago. The beings on Sirius B are mostly aquatic and did not feel the need to evolve to live on land. The planets of both Sirius B and Sirius A are quite watery and have far less land mass compared to Earth. The Sirian humanoids of Sirius A had to learn to retrofit their watery environment to suit their land-based needs, but the merpeople of Sirius B were naturally well-suited to the oceanic landscape of their planet. These Sirian merpeople were also great teachers and healers. However, they were not beautiful mermaids as depicted in Earth's mythologies. They would have been considered ugly or fishy-looking by Earth standards. They had greenish skin that could change into multiple colors at will, flowing in a spectrum like a rainbow, similar to a chameleon. Their upper torsos were humanoid, while the lower half of their bodies resembled those of fish. They were often depicted in Babylonian, Akkadian, and Sumerian myths, as well as in those of the Dogon. Some depictions of the Egyptian goddess Isis, who is said to have originated from Sirius, show her as a mermaid. The Babylonian water god, Oannes, was also said to be half man, half fish. Sirius has a direct link with our solar system, and the Sirians have been present on Earth since the time of Atlantis and the ancient Egyptian civilizations. They played a key role in developing the early human prototypes and in the creation of the Atlantean civilization, along with the Pleiadians, Arcturians, and Orions. The Sirians provided the Egyptians with advanced astronomical and medical knowledge, and they also shared sophisticated wisdom with the Mayan civilization. They assisted Earth during the cataclysmic events that occurred in Atlantis and helped construct the pyramids and temples of Egypt. Today, the Sirians remain involved in guiding Earth toward a new golden age. The Sirians were deeply devoted to serving mankind. They were not only interested in helping humanity, but at times, even in saving it. Their dedication could be extremely zealous. They were like crusaders for humankind. Sirians are primarily benevolent or service to others in nature. They have been involved in Earth's history on various occasions and continue to take an interest in their handiwork. As with all alien groups, there are some members who are service to self, though these are few compared to those aligned with the service to others orientation. When it comes to Earth's galactic history, the Sirians play a major role. They were among the first alien civilizations to visit our solar system, aeons ago. These visits were relatively brief and primarily for scientific purposes. About 2 million years ago, the Sirians began adding some of their own DNA to the genetic material of the forebears of Homo sapiens. They helped create the bodies we now inhabit. Genetically, we are almost identical to them. The key physical differences are that Sirians tend to be taller than we are, with larger and more fully developed brains, and they live much longer than Earth humans. In fact, the Sirian brain has an additional lobe above the frontal region, similar to dolphins and whales. This extra lobe grants them stereoscopic vision, meaning they can perceive the inside of an object as well as the outside and opposite side within the third dimension. In addition, the Sirians and cetaceans possess tremendous telepathic and psychic abilities. Their telepathic communication is focused through the fourth chakra, also known as the heart chakra, rather than the fifth or sixth chakras, making their interactions far more loving than words or thoughts alone could convey. The Sirians also help genetically co-create the dolphin and whale forms, which is one reason many Sirian souls are drawn to incarnate on Earth as cetaceans. They delight in experiencing life through their co-creations. Sirian starseeds are often considered salt-of-the-earth types, grounded, practical, and calm, rarely easily angered. They see themselves as spiritual beings who also embrace the ways of Earth. From a young age, they are drawn to mysticism, magic, metaphysics, witchcraft, astrology, tarot, and alternative healing practices. Many have a love for science fiction and fantasy, either as avid readers and viewers, or as creators of their own stories. Socially, Sirian starseeds tend to maintain a small inner circle of close friends rather than many casual acquaintances. They are often drawn to healing professions, including medicine and alternative modalities like Reiki, crystal healing, massage therapy, and acupuncture. Artistic expression is also common, through tattoos, piercings, or creative clothing and accessories. They feel a deep connection to water, particularly oceans, and oceanic life such as whales, dolphins, and mythical mermaids. Many prefer to live near coastlines, lakes, or rivers. They often maintain a close relationship with one or more ascended masters and are known for their practicality, financial acumen, and business sense. Aside from Pleiadian, Arcturian, and Sirian starseeds, there are also souls incarnated from Andromeda, known as Andromedan starseeds. The Andromedans are predominantly human-like beings from the star system Zenithai. In the Andromeda constellation, there are at least 28 different races of beings. Some are humanoid, while others are not. Life forms in Andromeda include humanoids, plants, animals, insects, as well as etheric and plasmic conscious life forms. There are also winged humanoids, standing 7 to 9 feet tall, that exist in higher dimensions and may have originated from avian races. The Andromedans are about 45,000 years ahead of us technologically and are a very spiritually advanced race. The humanoid Andromedans have light blue skin and are a telepathic race. They typically wear the traditional multicolored jumpsuits of the Galactic Federation. They are descendants of Lyrans who fled to Andromeda from the Lyra constellation. There are also other races of beings in Andromeda that are either indigenous to the star system or originated in the Andromeda galaxy. Andromedans consist of 2 basic Earth-human types. The first resembles a Caucasian, ranging from a so-called Nordic type with blonde or reddish hair, blue eyes, and pale blue skin, to a Mediterranean type with light to dark brown hair and gray to brown eyes. The second type appears more Asian, with dark hair, dark eyes, and bluish skin. The eyes of all Andromedans are slightly larger than those of Earth humans, and their heads are slightly larger as well. Their lips are thin and light pink, while their ears are set slightly lower on the sides of the head and are somewhat smaller in size. Their hands and feet are delicate, with long fingers and toes, and their arms and legs are long and slender. Female Andromedans are 7 to 8 feet tall, and male Andromedans are 7 to 10 feet tall, with some reaching 12 feet. Regardless of sex, Andromedans can weigh between 450 and 600 pounds. Despite their heavier weight, their body types are elongated and lanky. The etheric winged beings from Andromeda have been involved with Earth since the first life forms emerged, and with humans at various stages of our development. They came to Earth 200,000 years ago and altered human DNA, becoming known as the planters of seed. They integrated many of their own qualities into human DNA and influenced human consciousness by enhancing our biological systems. Their focus was on spiritual development, changing the magnetic flux within human DNA to allow humans to sense the presence of the Creator within, discern light from dark, right from wrong, and feel the love of the Creator. Andromedan women are renowned as the most beautiful in the galaxy, celebrated for their alluring energies and shapely figures. They possess an otherworldly appearance that is unparalleled even among the beauties of the Pleiades and Apollonia. Because Andromeda had a very advanced and evolved civilization, Andromedan women enjoyed honor and respect from the men of their society. Many held positions of leadership and were granted considerable freedom. Freedom is a key principle and guiding mantra for Andromedan women, including Andromedan female starseeds on Earth. They will never compromise their free will, to the point where they would rather die than be subjected to the restrictions and control of a patriarchal society. Andromedans are recognized in the Galactic Federation for their mastery of scientific and technological endeavors. Most Andromedans, including Andromedan starseeds, are highly adept with technology, even on Earth. Many work in computer or technical fields, while quite a few pursue careers as doctors or scientists. Some Andromedan starseeds are gifted in alternative healing, usually energy-based, and others excel creatively in the arts and music. Regarding starseeds on Earth, There are fewer Andromedan souls incarnated here than beings from other star systems in our Milky Way galaxy, with the possible exception of Arcturian starseeds, who are also small in number. It is said that approximately 800,000 humans currently residing on Earth have an Andromedan origin soul. These Andromedan starseeds usually lead understated lives and retain only a small portion of their Andromedan energy while incarnated on Earth. The frequency in Andromeda is much higher than that of our solar system, which affects the ease of incarnation and the amount of soul energy that can be maintained in human form during a 3D incarnation. Andromedan starseeds come from the Andromeda galaxy beyond our own, as well as from the Andromeda constellation. They are rarer on Earth than most other starseeds, with the possible exception of Arcturians. They are truly a rare breed. Andromedan starseeds typically exhibit the following traits. They are easy to talk to and excellent listeners, though they can sometimes struggle to communicate their emotions clearly. They have a laid-back, go-with-the-flow personality and enjoy a carefree lifestyle. They often appear or act younger than their age, and people frequently mistake them for being much younger than they really are. They tend toward introversion, often remaining in the background to quietly observe others. They are fiercely independent and highly value their freedom, walking their own path rather than following the crowd. They have a strong desire to travel and explore, sometimes spontaneously backpacking in the mountains or leaving a job behind to pursue their dream of seeing the world. In relationships, Andromedan starseeds may struggle with monogamy or find it difficult to connect with romantic partners, as they have very high expectations and seek someone energetically aligned with their high-frequency energy. Physically, they may be tall and thin, with long limbs and slender faces. Males may experience premature balding, while females are often described as possessing an otherworldly beauty, with sparkling eyes and long, flowing hair. Another type of starseed is the Lyran starseed. The Lyrans are an extraterrestrial race from the Lyra constellation. They are the cosmic ancestors of all humans in our galaxy. There were various types of humans in Lyra: the red-headed and platinum blonde strains of the Lyran race, the white Nordic Lyran race, the blue vegan race, the feline humanoids with cat-like features, and the avian humanoids with bird-like features. They lived in the Vega star system and on the planets Avion, Avalon, Apex, Bila, Tekka, and Meroc. All Lyrans are humanoid and are said to be the root race of all humanoid races in our galaxy. They played an important role in the creation of humanity and seeded some of the first souls onto Atlantis. The humans from the Vega star system helped seed humanity and founded the Mu civilization on Earth. During the First Galactic War, the entire civilization of Lyra was wiped out by the Draconians. The Lyran refugees then fled to other star systems, such as the Pleiades, Andromeda, Sirius, and Orion. That's why some of the humanoid species in those star systems and constellations are descendants of the Lyrans. The Lyran starseeds are souls incarnated from the Lyra constellation and are typically divided into two main types: the feline type and the avian type. The feline type is known for their cat-like appearance, with upturned almond-shaped eyes, a cat-like nose, and hair resembling a lion's mane. These individuals enjoy physical labor and often consider themselves hardworking, taking pride in their ability to tackle challenges. They have a deep appreciation for good food, drink, and sensual experiences, with romantic relationships being particularly important to them. They yearn for love and strive to reciprocate it in return. Many feline Lyran starseeds feel a strong affinity for cats and often prefer them over dogs. Their athletic nature leads them to enjoy exercise, sports, and physical activity. These starseeds tend to require more sleep than most humans, often needing 9 or more hours of rest to feel fully restored. They may have vivid dreams of galactic wars and planetary destruction, a reflection of their deep cosmic connection. Feline Lyran starseeds also enjoy spending time in nature, seeking peace and solitude in off-the-grid living. They are drawn to plant medicine and herbal practices, finding comfort and healing in natural remedies. Though they are driven by a multitude of goals and ambitions, they can become easily distracted, often starting projects with enthusiasm, but abandoning them once their interest fades. When out of alignment, feline Lyran starseeds may suffer from autoimmune conditions such as chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or Crohn's disease. Avian Lyran starseeds often feel as though they possess the soul of an ancient being, one that has been incarnating for eons, since the dawn of time itself. They often experience vivid dreams and visions, where they are soaring through different planes of existence or traveling to distant planets. Their appearance reflects their cosmic nature, with some displaying bird-like features, a thin face, a pointed or beak-like nose, and other subtle avian traits. At times, they may feel a tingling, heavy sensation between their shoulder blades, as though something, perhaps wings, once resided there. These starseeds view themselves as true visionaries, driven by the desire to bring their creative ideas to life. They have a positive, uplifting presence, radiating cheerfulness and compassion. Birds are particularly drawn to them, often following or gravitating toward them, as if recognizing a kindred spirit. Avian Lyran starseeds have a unique ability to see both the big picture and the smallest of details, enabling them to navigate the world with a comprehensive and clear perspective. Their greatest strength, and sometimes their greatest challenge, is their ability to speak their truth. Owning their voice can be empowering, though it requires courage. Many avian Lyran starseeds are also drawn to energy frequency medicine, working with it to heal and transform. Spiritually, they often connect with bird deities, particularly Thoth and Isis, finding guidance and wisdom through these ancient avian-like energies. Then there are other starseeds who come from the Orion constellation. The beings of Orion are composed of approximately 75% vegan and 11% Lyran humanoids, while the remaining 14% are non-human species, such as insectoid, gray alien, amphibian, or reptilian beings. Vega is a star within the Lyra constellation, so most beings from that system are descendants of the blue-skinned vegan humanoid refugees and are primarily located in the Orion belt stars. In contrast, the Orion reptilians are mainly found in the Betelgeuse and Rigel star systems and are believed to have descended from draconian beings originating in the Draco constellation. Of the Orions, who are of white Lyran stock, making up about 11% of the population, most have light brown skin, and around 10% are Caucasian type with light hair. They look very similar to Earth humans. Although their bodies are water-based like ours, they have an oily, fatty content that acts as a natural lubricant. The Orion humanoids, who possess mostly vegan characteristics, have particularly striking eyes. The most common eye color among Orions is brown, and their height typically falls within the 7-foot-tall range. The small grays make up a minor portion of the Orion population. Their origin, Zeta Reticuli, lies near the Orion constellation. The tall grays also comprise part of the non-humanoid Orion groups, alongside amphibian and insectoid beings. Overall, the genetic differences among the various beings of Orion are quite distinct. Orion beings have a reputation for possessing an aggressive nature and have been involved in many destructive wars that have lasted for millennia in the Orion system. The aggressive, authoritarian trait, still very much present on Earth today, is not typical among benevolent extraterrestrial civilizations and was acquired directly from Orion. The masculine, patriarchal energy is associated with the evolution of beings from the star systems of Orion, which are connected to Earth, whereas inhabitants of the Sirius star system, who are also deeply involved with Earth, carry the feminine energy or polarity. Although there is a symbiotic relationship between consciousness and technology, the Orion races push this principle to its limit, developing advanced technologies while continuing to wage constant wars and conflicts. The typical scenario in Orion was one of light versus dark, with the peace-loving Orions standing against their self-serving, aggressive counterparts. Orion starseeds are souls who have incarnated on Earth from the Orion constellation. Many beings in Orion originally migrated there from other star systems, so it's likely that some Orion starseeds have incarnated elsewhere before living in Orion. However, Orion may have been their most recent incarnation prior to their current life on Earth. Within the Orion constellation, there are numerous planets and stars these souls may have once called home. Orion starseeds typically share several common traits. They value intelligence and logic, often prioritizing reason over emotion. Yet they sense that their purpose on Earth is to learn how to love and fully experience their emotions. They are often drawn to careers in science or politics, or they may feel compelled to act as whistleblowers, revealing the hidden truths and deceptions of the world. Despite challenges, they tend to remain optimistic in the face of adversity. Strong-willed and opinionated, Orion starseeds rarely waver in their beliefs. They are jacks of all trades, possessing diverse skill sets and broad knowledge across many subjects. Technologically inclined, they work effortlessly with machines, tools, or digital systems. Physically, they may have bright sky blue or ice blue eyes, or deep brown eyes, with appearances ranging from darker or mixed skin tones to fair and blonde complexions. Resourceful and inventive, they love repurposing old objects and giving them new life and purpose. Family and community hold great importance to them, especially during challenging times. Many Orion starseeds are also highly psychic, often gifted with prophecy and clairvoyance. Beyond the 6 major starseed groups already mentioned, there exist several lesser-known lineages of souls who have also chosen to incarnate on Earth from distant star systems and constellations. Among them are the Apollonians, a group not often spoken of within the Starseed community. Apollonia is said to consist of 8 planets, believed to lie either within the Taurus constellation, near the Pleiades, or perhaps within the Proxima Centauri system. The Apollonian civilization was known for its devotion to the arts and creative expression, rather than technological advancement. Those who carry Apollonian energy today often embody this heritage. They are naturally eloquent communicators, drawn to heartfelt conversations with friends, loved ones, and even strangers. Deeply creative and multi-talented, they are often passionate about music, art, and poetry, radiating calmness and emotional steadiness in their daily lives. Apollonian starseeds value independence in their emotional world, yet they may sometimes struggle with an inner tension between feeling and control, driven by a constant desire to learn, grow, and achieve, while striving to maintain a healthy balance between work and rest. Many are drawn to healing, teaching, animal care, or environmental work, dedicating themselves to helping others and nurturing the planet. They express their individuality boldly, often through their unique clothing and artistic fashion sense, and possess a strong desire for self-sufficiency, feeling an inner need to prove their capability in practical matters. They are also naturally compassionate toward children and deeply interested in human development and nurturing. Their love for learning can be so profound that they must guard against becoming perpetual students, always studying, yet still searching for their true calling. Then, there are the Alpha Centaurian starseeds, souls who come from the Alpha Centauri star system, the closest stellar and planetary system to our own. Modern science has already confirmed the existence of a potentially habitable planet within that system, though it likely differs greatly from Earth. The Alpha Centaurians are considered an advanced civilization, and many of their souls have chosen to incarnate on Earth to assist in humanity's evolution and technological advancement. Those carrying Alpha Centaurian energy often display distinct traits that reflect their refined intellect and higher purpose. Many pursue or are drawn to careers in science, law, or politics, driven by an inner urge to bring structure, truth, and progress to human society. From childhood, they are often described as scary smart, exceptionally intelligent, and endlessly curious. They may have shown an early passion for building, inventing, or experimenting with concepts related to biology and chemistry. Many Alpha Centaurian starseeds feel a mysterious connection to centaurs, the half-human, half-horse beings of ancient myth, or to the Centaurus constellation itself, as if these symbols echo a forgotten memory from their cosmic origin. They place the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom above all else, preferring solitude and quiet reflection over the noise of crowds. In relationships, others may see them as complex or hard to understand. They tend to express love through acts of service rather than grand displays of affection, and they may sometimes withdraw from others when they find themselves being overly analytical or judgmental. Yet beneath their reserved nature lies a profound commitment to justice, truth, and equality. They feel deeply that their mission on Earth is to expose deception and uphold fairness for all humans, and indeed, for all sentient life. Next are the Beta Centauri, or Hadarian starseeds, souls who come from Beta Centauri in the constellation of Centaurus. These beings embody pure, unconditional love and have come to Earth to share that frequency with humanity. According to legend, the Hadarians once lived on a beautiful, harmonious world that was invaded by a tyrannical race. To escape enslavement, they fled their planet. Many came to Earth. Yet, the trauma of that ancient catastrophe runs deep, and many Hadarian souls still struggle to remember what truly happened. Hadarian starseeds are said to radiate love itself. Their hearts overflow with compassion, and they often feel they are the very embodiment of love consciousness. However, their gentle and open-hearted nature can sometimes make them vulnerable to being taken advantage of. They place immense importance on close, meaningful relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or familial, and may be seen as hippies or flower children who preach free love and unity. They are happiest when in a relationship, even though this longing for connection can sometimes lead them into unbalanced or toxic partnerships. Deeply empathic, they can sense the emotions of others with great sensitivity. Humans, animals, even plants. Though initially shy or introverted, they open up beautifully once trust is formed. Hadarian starseeds are not motivated by money or status. Their true fulfillment comes from helping others through service, compassion, and creative collaboration. In the corporate world, they are naturally drawn to team-oriented roles, such as project managers, counselors, humanitarians, or HR specialists, where cooperation and understanding thrive. Many also carry an inner mission to heal the lingering trauma of control and domination, reclaiming their own free will and helping others do the same. Another uncommon starseed type is the Pvilan starseeds. Pvilan starseeds are a rare and unique group of souls from the Pvilan system, located just beyond the Pleiades and Sirius. It is believed that early Pvilans arrived on Earth thousands of years ago, establishing a settlement in what is now New Zealand. These starseeds are known for their practicality and purpose, rather than focusing on physical beauty or appearances. They tend to possess strong, confident personalities, with a wealth of abilities and a great sense of pride. However, they can sometimes struggle with showing enough compassion and sensitivity towards others. Pvilan starseeds have a sharp sense of humor, though they occasionally push the boundaries with their jokes or teasing, not out of malice, but simply because they get carried away in the moment. Loyalty is a key trait for them. They are fiercely dedicated to their close circle of friends, overlooking their flaws, yet they can be critical and judgmental of those outside of their inner circle. With a photographic memory, they feel compelled to collect information, explore new ideas, and understand the world around them. This drive for knowledge often leads them to change careers or life paths frequently, as they quickly become bored once they've mastered a skill or field. In relationships, Pvilan starseeds need freedom and respect. They are drawn to partners who are strong and confident rather than those who are overly kind or sensitive. As children, they were the ones constantly asking questions, often annoying teachers and parents with their endless curiosity. Their flaws include impatience, intolerance, and a tendency to misunderstand people or processes that don't align with their values. Others might perceive them as unfocused or indecisive, but in truth, they simply juggle many projects with varying levels of priority. Above all, Pvilan starseeds value function over form. They care more about how something works than how it looks. Another uncommon type is the Procyonian starseeds. These souls come from the Procyon star system in the Canis Minor constellation, located about 11.5 light-years from Earth. Their ascension path differs from that of many other starseed groups. It is realized primarily through physical action and productivity, rather than through purely spiritual practices. Procyonian starseeds often share a deep connection with Sirian starseeds, as the two star systems are close neighbors in the cosmos. Procyonian starseeds tend to display distinctive traits. They have a profound love for the sun and are drawn to warm, bright climates such as California, Hawaii, Florida, or Australia, where they can sunbathe frequently. They typically eat to live rather than live to eat, showing little attachment to food and, if possible, might even prefer a breatharian lifestyle. Physically, they are often tall, light-haired, and attractive, with slim yet athletic builds. Highly left-brained and analytical, they excel in technical innovation and mechanical problem-solving, often taking an interest in technology related to space and time travel. Physical health and strength are central to their being. They are natural athletes with excellent hand-eye coordination and a strong passion for fitness and movement. Their sexual energy is also powerful, and they value deep physical connection with their partners. Known for their strong work ethic, Procyonian starseeds become intensely focused once engaged in a project, often working tirelessly until it's completed. On Earth, their mission is centered around enhancing human lifestyles. By improving farming methods, advancing energy production, and helping humanity evolve through innovation and efficiency.